We've all seen the YouTube ads, I made $10,000 in 30 days. But here's the truth. Over 90% of people fail in the dropshipping space, and no one likes to talk about why. Now, dropshipping sounds simple, right? Find a product, create a store, run some ads, and boom, right? It's that easy, right? You just make some profit. The harsh reality of the matter is that it's not, right? Now, the reason number one is shiny object syndrome, right? Now, most people kind of like jump into dropshipping because they find one shiny object or one object that they think is going to make them tons of profit, right? That's usually not the case. People tend to like a product a lot, and what they'll tend to do is they'll think that product will make a lot of sales in the dropshipping phase. Honestly, that's not the truth, right? There are some boring products that make a lot of money in the dropshipping space only because they serve a use case, right? When you sell a product in dropshipping, you have to go with what works, right? You don't need to reinvent the wheel. If you try to reinvent the wheel, you can lose in the dropshipping space. So you want to go with what works. You don't want to go with, a product that's, just like that you like that doesn't really make any sales. You want to go with a product that's already making sales in the dropshipping space. Now, reason number two is cold branding, right? Or no branding. What's really important in the dropshipping space is having branding for your product, right? You don't want to sell a bunch of trash products from China on your website. You want to have an actual brand for your product. You want to have an actual logo. You want to have an actual use case and reviews, all this other stuff. You want to convince people that they're actually paying a premium for your product. Once you convince people that, you can charge a premium price for your product. And if you charge a premium price, it's easier for you to make profit. And it's easier to justify a premium price when you have branding on your product. Now, reason number three is terrible marketing. In dropshipping and in the world in general, terrible marketing will destroy you, right? Everything in the world is marketing, right? If you think about online dating, that is literally marketing yourself. If you think about clothes, no one would buy certain clothes unless it was marketed correctly. Movies, no one goes to see a movie in a movie theater unless the commercials are pretty good and the trailer's pretty good, right? Everything in the world is marketing, including dropshipping. That is no different, right? So when you're trying to market a product in dropshipping, you want to make sure the marketing is on point and that it's properly advertised so people buy your product.